As a photographer, I think we're always looking for ways to bring to life someone's vision. When this idea came up for doing fall 2022 hiking and trekking shoot, I was like, I know a place. I know a place. Iceland is a place of extremes. The weather can go from bright and sunny to absolutely hellacious in a matter of minutes. Rain, snow, hail, sleet. And I think what's so cool is being able to really be somewhere where the clothing is not only needed, but it celebrates it. When I'm looking to create a story through images, I'm looking first and foremost at who am I bringing? Who's going to help tell that story? Are these people that I look up to, that I respect, that I want to know their story? Am I interested in them? So on this trip we had Andrew Alexander King.
Man, this is like Mother Nature's at its finest.
We had Andrea, local Icelander.
Guys, where's the boombox?
And we also had our crew, Ted, Evan, and Christian Adam. Hanging out with Andrew was something I had always wanted to do. Learning his story, his approach, his goals as an athlete was really powerful to me. It was cool to see the way he interacted with these locations, wanting to just like sit and meditate through everything. And we also had Andrea, who's a mountain guide in Iceland and who's an amazing all-around just badass. And her experience came through every single day. It was so awesome to be with somebody who knew the landscape so well, had this intimate connection. You could see it in the way that she interacted with it. You could also see it in the playfulness in which she approached it.
Every time a camera comes, I have no idea if to look in it or not in it. Yeah! Got it.
When I'm not so cold, it's easier. I did it once. Kvernufos. Gorgeous waterfall. We're gonna hike all the way behind it.
This is amazing, beautiful, stunning. I don't know if that's enough words to describe it. I think you just gotta see it for yourself coming up the hill.
It's crucial for me to really put people in the elements. I need to see on their faces, I need to see in their body language that they're feeling the elements.
You staying warm? Yes, very important. Under a waterfall where it's cold and wet.
I think that there's an authenticism that comes through in the images when the photographer feels connected to their subjects. That's really what I look for when I'm trying to pick a place in the right time. Place is epic.
I just got close to the waterfall and it decided to spray all over me.
You got the waterfalls, you got Mother Nature. It's really cool. It's really cool. It's awesome.
There's almost like a flow that becomes attained when you are creating something and the photographer, the camera, the talent, and the location are kind of all in sync, and I feel like that was achieved in a few of those moments. We are in the Vesman Islands. Yeah, it's a small island with about 4,000 people. Incredible history, just super wild environment that in fact makes Iceland in some ways feel even more remote and distant and interesting. So yeah, we're gonna spend the next day and a half here kind of exploring and trying to find new vantage points, look for new angles, and just appreciate its wild, rugged coastline. Should be awesome. I can't wait to share it with everybody. As an avid traveler,
I've realized over the years, I find so much more joy nowadays in sharing the places I love with other people. That's a feeling that I love. That's a feeling that I look for opportunities to repeat.
This is a local climbing gym in the Westman Islands. So they teach kids to not die when they approach sea cliffs and have to climb up a long rope. This is the trainer.
If you want to create real excitement, you got to create something exciting. You got to foster an environment that's going to get people laughing and playing and having fun and being playful.
Yeah, okay. Oh my god.
I trusted you! I trusted you, the trust fall!
It's so important that everybody jives, that everybody kind of gets along, and it's a really awesome thing to witness.
Yes! We did it! We made it to Iceland!
There's a bond that's created, and that bond it's really special. And that's sort of, I think, the anatomy of how a photo shoot should work. There was this one moment when we were up on the ridges where there was this like almost deep, like narrow single track winding in like an S pattern. I really love it when in a photograph there's a leading line. It pulls you in one direction, then it changes direction, and it kind of forces the eye. It shows you in some ways like this is how this photograph needs to be shot.
Just this epic trail basically curves through this landscape and it kind of like pulls your eye in. So we're having them kind of repeat this section a couple times. It's just so photogenic.
Are we going down again?
Yeah, can you guys go down?
We're good, yeah, go on ahead.
That was such a cool moment. The cliffs falling away, the ocean in the background, and kind of, you know, these three hikers just moving through a scene. And I love when composition kind of creates itself, right? It's important to really give yourself to a place. That's what Iceland's been to me. That's why I've been here 50 times, because I found something I loved, and I'm realizing that every time I go, I can learn something new. And I can do so in the way that I'm able to introduce people to this location as well. At a certain point, you realize that there's even more joy that comes from being with people and witnessing them seeing a place you love. And maybe that's even just a selfish way to look at it, but I do find so much joy from those experiences. When I was in that ice cave, all I could think about was like, this is one of those like once in a lifetime lighting situations where it just felt perfect. It felt almost tangible, like you could touch it. The beauty of this one in Iceland was that we got this incredible opening at the top where the sunlight could kind of pour in, and it was reflecting off all the walls, making almost this like natural softbox, like super dark light behind, super soft light in the front, just blue as it gets all throughout. I learn something new about myself every trip I do, especially in the places that ask something of me. They require more research, they require more effort, they require more clothing, they require more thought the moment you leave your doorstep, because that amount of respect you have to give to a landscape, it makes you appreciate every photograph you take. And that's really in many ways the type of images I'm looking to create, the ones that I remember, the ones that when I look at it, I know how it felt to take it.